What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and I'm gonna talk about why you need to stop eating like a child, right? And I'm talking to if you're an adult male and you're watching this is exactly who I'm speaking to, right? And the thing is, after a certain age, you have to start eating like an adult male, right? Not like a 8-year-old, right? And what does this mean? It means stop putting ketchup on everything, right? Like how a child would, right? Like your French fries, Dino Nuggets. You know, like a child, like when they're eating ketchup, they'll pour some ketchup on the plate in the corner, and they'll dip their Dino Nuggets or their French fries onto it. It's very childish. Or putting it into their hamburger, right? Stop eating sugary breakfast, cereal, right? Oatmeal. Now, someone's gonna argue, yeah, but oatmeal is healthy. It is not fucking healthy. I think it's marketed as healthy. It's definitely marketed as healthy, but the vast majority of the oatmeal that you eat is not healthy. I guarantee you, it's full of like 30 grams of sugar. It's all carbs, full of ton of sugar, and I doubt you're gonna burn it. I doubt most people are not nearly as physically active to burn all those calories that they consume, right? Oatmeal is basically dessert for breakfast, right? And even if you wanted healthy oatmeal, right, with no sugar in it, you probably won't enjoy it. So I that's why I put oatmeal into this. Waffles, right? Pancakes with syrup. It's basically you might as well have cake for breakfast. You might as well have a Twinkie for breakfast, right? It's basically the same thing. You're just starting your day off with a sugar spike, right? And then you just crash. And then you're going to wonder, why don't I have energy? I just don't have energy to do things. No, it's because you're starting off your day with cake, basically, right? With sugar. And that's the thing. You have to stop also consuming things like pizza, burgers, fries, tacos, beers, sugary cocktails. Like, it's okay to have these things every once in a while, right? It's okay to have them. But if you're having it every day, right? Like you're working and during lunchtime you're getting yourself a slice, right? And then you're getting yourself the next day you're getting yourself, oh, let me go get Five Guys and get a burger. Or let me go to McDonald's and just grab a quick burger or something, right? With french fries. Or you get some you stop at a taco stand, right? Or you get a burrito, right? Or you just after work you down some beers, or you go to the bar and you're like, oh, this is really nice. Or you go to happy hour and you get like a sugary cocktail, right? Like eating, like I'm telling you, this is okay on occasion, but people do this daily. It adds up. It really does add up, right? And I'm going to just talk specifically about pizza, right? So think about it. Pizza is mostly bread, cheese, tomato sauce. It might have some protein if you put some, I don't know, if you put like meat on it as a topping. Depending on the topping, it might have some protein on it. But there's like no ROI, right? The ROI on pizza is very low because especially if you're into fitness and you're training, I'm assuming you're doing that if you're watching this channel. Dude, like seriously, like you have no return on investment for the pizza. You have almost no protein, right? Which is what you need for muscle growth. You have none of that, right? You say you want to be lean. It's all carbs, right? It's a bunch of calories. It's all carbs, basically. And it's super easy to overeat, right? Because you eat a slice, it's not really filling. So it's so easy to eat 6, 7 slices. And I know this because I used to do this. It's super easy to overeat. You can just easily put up 1,000, 1,200 calories and just from eating pizza with zero protein. There's no benefit to it, right? You eat this stuff. First of all, it's going to kill your energy, right? Because all these processed carbs are going to give you the itis, like that feeling that lethargic you feeling get after you get a meal. I don't get that because I don't eat stuff like this, right? When you're eating shit food like this, you're going to feel lethargic. It's going to kill your energy. How are you supposed to do work? How are you supposed to go to the gym when you're feeling lethargic? I know I'm not going to do any of that when I'm lethargic, right? It affects your skin, right? And it not only the skin on your body, but it also affects the skin on your face. So when you first meet people, right? People make a subconscious judgment on you just by how your face looks. Like, I know it's unfair. It's not fair. I'm not saying that everything is fair. I'm saying that that's how it is, right? People judge a book by its cover. And if you look like if your face looks like a pepperoni pizza, people are going to view you differently than if you had clear skin. That's just the honest truth. I'm sorry to say it, right? It's also going to lead to fat gain. It's going to add up, right? You're going to start getting, like, you're going to look like a guy and you're going to have some man boobs. Do you want it man boobs? Like, it's not going to look good, right? Also, in my opinion, I also think it signals immaturity. Like, I do think it signals immaturity. Like, if you're eating childish foods, like, what, you're eating Cocoa Puffs for breakfast, like, how old are you? Like, come on, right? You're eating Eggos for breakfast. You're eating like what else? Like, you're eating like sugary stuff. Like, you're having a, a McChicken for lunch. Like, you're eating like this stuff is very, there's no benefit to it. It's very short term too. It's just very short term with long term consequences. There's no benefit to it, right? And I have it here. Not even fitness instructors are safe, right? I've seen fitness instructors who were overweight, right? Which is proof you can't outwork a bad diet. You really can. Like, this is, I know you guys probably have heard this term a tons of time. I know I have, but it's very true because there's so many people at the gym who are, like, they're consistent. They're going to the gym. Maybe they even have some muscle, but they have a lot of body fat over them. They have a gut. They have a beer gut, right? Because they eat too much. They probably eat too much shit food, right? And this is what I do to avoid shit food, right? Just so this is my solution to this type of problem, right? The number one thing. This is the most important thing. When you go to the grocery store, do not buy shit food, right? Don't buy ice cream. Don't buy Twinkies. Don't buy cookies. Don't buy those pizzas that you could put in the oven. Those quick pizzas that you can make. Don't buy those shits. Do not buy those things at all, right? You want to raise the barrier to bad food. That's what you want to do. You want to raise the barrier you want to make it more inconvenient to get bad food, right? So if you have to delete Uber Eats from your phone for a little bit, delete it from your phone, right? It's also expensive anyway, so I wouldn't be ordering Uber Eats all the time to begin with. But don't make it more inconvenient to get bad food. Don't keep it in your house. Don't keep it in your kitchen, right? The battle is won in the grocery store. Just don't put it into your shopping cart, right? And then I would lower the barrier for, like, good foods, right? Like fish, steak, chicken, ground beef, brown rice, eggs, mixed greens, like vegetables. I would lower the barrier for things like that, right? And if you really like snacks, keep some healthy, like, decent protein bars, right? Keep some protein bars in the house, right? The only sweet things that I consume are protein shakes, protein bars, and honey, right? And I usually have the honey and I'll mix it with, like, my Greek yogurt because I don't like having Greek yogurt by itself because I eat plain Greek yogurt and it's too doesn't have a taste. So I put honey and I mix it with, like, pumpkin seeds or something or almonds, right, to make it enjoyable. But that's, like, the closest thing I have to a dessert, right? And that's the thing. If I kept white macadamia nut cookies in the kitchen, I love white macadamia nuts. They are delicious, right? I enjoy them. They are so good. But if they were in the kitchen, right? Sure, maybe today I probably would resist them. I'd be like, oh, I can't eat those. I'm gonna be disciplined, right? But how about when discipline comes and goes, right? It comes and goes. Some days you're gonna feel disciplined. You're gonna have all the willpower in the world, and then other days you're gonna feel your willpower is gonna be gone, and you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna eat some cookies if it's easily accessible. So I don't keep it in the kitchen, right? I haven't had it in the kitchen for I've never since I moved here to Chicago. I haven't bought any sweets for myself because I just don't want it, right? And that's the thing. That was the issue that I faced when I was living with parents, is that they would always have sweets in the house. They would always have like cookies, chocolates, candies, stuff like easily accessible in the house, right? And I would always end up snacking on them because they were so accessible. But since I've lived here in Chicago, I don't have any of those accessible, which is the best thing. That's what you need to do. You just don't buy it at all, right? And that's the thing. I've also avoided sugar completely. I live down the street from an ice cream store. Obviously, it's cold now, so it's less appealing. But in the summertime, right, when I first came here in the summertime, I would walk by it every day, and it seemed very like inviting. I would see people have walk with their ice cream. It smelled good. It looked good, but I didn't buy it once. The reason why I didn't buy it once is because I did not want to make that first step. I didn't want to have it once, because once I had it once, I'm gonna want it again. I'm gonna crave it. Sugar is that addictive. You're gonna keep thinking about it. So I just did not buy it once. I didn't buy any. I don't get dessert. When I get offered desserts, I don't eat it. I say no. Right? Am I gonna say that I'm never gonna eat dessert? No, but I I really don't want to touch any dessert for like a long, long time, right? Because it's just not good for you. It just adds up, right? And that's another thing. If everyone around me is eating, like burgers, fries, pizza, right, and I get offered, I'll say no, or I won't eat, right? I'll wait. I'll wait till, and I'll go somewhere else to eat if I have to, right? That's another thing too. I also haven't had alcohol in over a year, so it helps. Like, I know that I was looking puffy like recently, and that's because I was bulking. But then again, I was also clean bulking. I wasn't doing a dirty bulk, which people like eat whatever they want. I didn't want to get fat like that. Like, either way, when you bulk, you get fat. But I was doing a clean bulk, which takes a little longer, but I was still eating clean foods, right? But that really helped. And that's the thing. Like, your eating choices, right? Like, over time, like over a period of time, it will determine if you look like a Greek god, like a Greek statue, or you look like a puffy blob, like the Michelin Tire Man. So it's really up to you, right? Those little choices do add up, right? Even a jacked, muscular guy will look like a puffy blob if he doesn't watch his diet. So just think about that. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I appreciate you guys for listening, for watching. I'm gonna keep creating more content. Subscribe and take care.